What is up, guys? God bless you all. Welcome back to another video. Today I'm going to show you how to install a radio and speakers on a Nissan B13. Like you guys heard, today we're going to install some music items on the B13. And by now you guys should know that the B13 is no longer the race car. So I went ahead and pulled out the gauges from the car. So all the gauges are gone. The only one I kept was the AFR gauge. And over here we're gonna go ahead and install the radio. So I'm gonna show you what you need in order to accomplish this. And I'm gonna go through the process of showing you how to do the wiring. And then I'm gonna show you how to actually mount the speakers on the doors. My car doesn't have any speakers in the rear, but I'm planning on putting those maybe later on, but not on this video. So I might do a video when I get those, but for now we're gonna do the radio and the front speaker. So let's go. So I went ahead and ordered the radio kit from eBay, and in my case you don't need this because you have your OEM brackets, but since my car got stolen, this is my radio and the bracket, so this guy over here is what I'm gonna need, which is and here we have the adapter for the radio, which is the wiring harness. And then of course you're gonna need your radio, which this one is the one I stole from the TV or my RD1 Tiburon. And of course you're gonna need the harness that came with the radio. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna go ahead, I'm gonna start making this wiring over here, and I'm gonna show you how it works and also what each wire does. And just to help out my Spanish community, I'm gonna pull the subtitles over here so you guys can understand what I'm talking about, at least with the wiring, so you guys have an idea, and you guys can go ahead and do your own radios. And you guys can do, maybe if you guys want to install a radio on your friend's car, or you want to charge them to do so, be my guest. So I went ahead and opened the back of the wiring harness, and basically this is what I have. So I have actually two plugs. I have this one, and I have this one over here. And then from the radio I'm gonna have actually this harness over here. And what I'm supposed to do is actually grab this and connect everything. So when I opened this, I had an information sheet that have all the colors and what actually each one does. Luckily it's actually in English and Spanish, so I'm gonna go ahead and put that one on the screen right now. And basically what you have to do is simple, like each harness gonna have the same color, the one that's gonna adapt to your factory radio harness, and the same color that's gonna have your new radio. Doesn't matter which radio brand you have, most likely on all of them it's gonna be the same thing. The red is gonna be 12 volts, the yellow is gonna be memory or 12 volt constant, which is that one is what save all your radio stations and all the settings and all things like that. And you have the ground, which is actually ground, you know, it's actually what makes everything work. So when you have these three wires already, which is the yellow, the red and the black, the head unit should automatically turn on. It's not gonna have no sound, but it should automatically turn on. If this doesn't turn on, then you have either a power issue or a ground issue. Then after that you have different options depending on your setup. So if you're gonna use the factory wires from the speaker, so then you can use the other actually 8 wires that you have, which is actually ground and positive for each speaker, 2 in the front, 2 in the rear. Or if you're gonna have like amps in the car, then you can proceed and don't mess with these 8 wires, and you can actually, what you have to do, it will be install the remote from the amp into the blue wire, and then you're gonna have to use the RCAs to send the audio signal to the amp. So what I'm gonna do now, since you guys know what it is, I'm gonna do a time lapse, get this ready, let's go. Successfully, I got the 3 main wires on. These 3 right now should be able to power up the radio without no issues. Now what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna go ahead and do the other 8 wire for the speakers, which I have them right here. And I'm gonna skip this one, but you guys know the deal. They're gonna have actually, it's gonna be 2 of the same color. And again, if you look carefully, one of them is gonna have a black stripe. So actually the one with the black stripe is gonna be the ground. So we're gonna have, in this case, the purple, which is for the rear right. And we're gonna have purple, which is positive rear right. And we're gonna have the purple and black stripe, which is negative rear right. So just wanna give you that heads up. So we're gonna do this very simple. Boom. So just like that, the harness is done. I got the 3 main wires over here, which is gonna power up the unit, and over here I have speaker wires. I went ahead and didn't use the illumination wire, which is the orange one, because I don't like that at night when you put your lights on, your radio is gonna get dim, and I like my radio to be bright. So that's why I didn't use it. So right now what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna put this on the car. So I put the radio over here, and I have all the wiring over here. Also, I have an external ground. I decided to remove the one on the harness because it doesn't work the way it should. So right now you see everything is off, keys is in, everything is off. When I pull my key on, everything goes on. You see the gauge coming on. This is off, press power. And it should just come up right now. There you guys see it. And right now it's not gonna work because I have no speakers, but you guys can see that actually the radio should be on, and I can just like put the volume up and down. So
a few moments later.
Boom, just like that, everything is assembled the way it should. And now let's go ahead and make sure it works. So we got the key on, and let's make sure this thing works. There it is. It's working the way it should, so that's a plus. So I'm glad my speaker just got here not that long ago, and you guys see I got the JBL component speaker, and as you guys know, I have basically a crossover built in. So I have 16.5 for the front door, and I have a tweeter, and I have the crossover in it. So actually each one should be playing the right frequency. So this one's going to be a mid bass, and this one's going to be the heights. So I went with JBL because I'm in love with the product. This is not sponsored by any means, but I have the JBL clip, I have the JBL charge, and I also have the flip. They make quality products, so I just want to give it a try and see if this thing works. I paid for these guys about 36 bucks, brand new. Let's open it up. Successfully, I got my door panel out, and you guys saw all the bolts they were. Anyways, my car, it was like the base model, and you guys can tell that this car didn't even have a speaker in here. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna go ahead and actually cut off all this plastic, in order to test feed the speaker, and then after that the wiring should be right there as well. If not, I'm gonna have to throw new wiring. But what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna show you this on right now. Boom, just like that, the speaker is on. I also route the tweeter over there, and I'm gonna go ahead, I'm gonna actually mount the door panel right now and actually glue the tweeter. So let's go. So successfully I got the door panel back on, everything is good, speaker is on. Also I glue the tweeter over there, it's nice and steady, it's going nowhere. And now I'm gonna go ahead and do the other one. Let's go. So I know it's super dark, but I got this side done. You guys can see the tweeter right there, and I have the speaker. The last thing I'm gonna do is actually I'm gonna put a song just to see how it sounds, and let's go. So yeah guys, there you guys have it. That's how you install a head unit or a radio and speakers on the Nissan Sentra. Hope you guys like this long video. It has a lot of information, so hope you guys can make use of it. So thank you guys for watching. If you guys enjoyed this video, give it a like and also subscribe, share with a friend, and I will see you on the next one. God bless you all, and you have a nice day.